There once was a little boy named Timmy, and one day Timmy decided to mix one of his tracks he's been working on. After 6 hours of meticulous hard work, his track ended up sounding even worse than before. I'm Timmy, by the way. I mean, I used to be him. Nowadays, I'm a little bit less of an idiot. Well, when it comes to mixing, at least. And if you can relate to Timmy right now, keep watching. Because in this video you will learn the one thing that you need to do for your mixes to sound better. And I will show you my mindset behind it. It's really not that hard, you'll see. But first, what even is mixing? Mixing is the process by which multiple sounds... It's basically about making your track's elements blend well with each other. And how you do that is mostly by adjusting the volumes of each element. There's also EQ and other stuff, but that's not what we're going to be talking about today. Why? Well, if you've ever heard of the 80-20 rule, you probably know that only 20% of your efforts are responsible for the most of your results. The other 80%? We don't care much about those. We want to focus on just the most essential thing, and volume adjustment is just that. You don't need anything else, really. Alright, loudness levels, got it. Gotta adjust them. But what does that mean for the mixing process? It means that you're going to have to listen to all your elements together. Think of it like this. Imagine that your mix is like a landscape painting. All of its elements should work together, create one big coherent picture. And you don't usually look at big paintings from so up close that your nose can touch the canvas. So treat your mix the same way. Don't press that solo button too much. Okay, now you should know that gain staging is an easy method when it comes to mixing, but it's also easy to get wrong. There's many ways to go about it, and I will show you the method that I found to be the most successful. You need to have a certain mindset when you go into it. And I'm going to use the comparison to the painting again. Let's say that I'm adjusting the sun. When doing so, and this might seem counterintuitive, when doing so, I will look away from the sun. I'm going to, for example, look at the mountains in the picture. Just keep the sun in my peripheral vision. I'm going to play with the settings, all the while looking away from what I'm adjusting, until I find the sweet spot that I feel is best for the overall picture. I want you to use that same method of directing attention when listening to your mix. So don't listen to what you're mixing. Instead, keep it in your peripheral hearing. That's even a thing. Okay, let's do this in real time. I want you to do this with me. Okay, so I have this track right here, and it sounds like this. And for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to mix the hats right here, which sound like this. And while mixing, I'm going to try and focus on just the kick and the bass instead of the hi-hats. I'm going to now turn on the rest of the track. So I'm gonna adjust the volume. Now, notice the point where the hats start to be too in your face. They're too loud, so I'm gonna turn them down a bit. Here is where I feel the hats start to lose that presence and the high frequencies start to feel empty. So let's turn the hats up again. And I think I found the sweet spot here. Now just repeat that for all the other elements, and that's it. Simple, right? Now you have a finished mix, but it's not the finished song yet. You still have to do the mastering. What is that? How do you do it? I suggest you watch this video to find that out. See ya.